Hello, I am Scott. I am with Oaks on Park, and I am back again to make another cocktail. This time we are going to be making a Sazerac. It's a great New Orleans drink, and with Mardi Gras coming up, it is the perfect cocktail to kick off your Mardi Gras celebrations, and we're gonna make one. Before we get started, I would like to remind everybody that this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m., Oaks on Park is gonna have an open house for Mardi Gras. We're gonna have Taste of Louisiana Food Truck out here. I will be making these delicious Sazeracs. We will have an activity place for the kids. Come by, see all the new Mardi Gras stuff we have, see all the other new inventory we have and what we have coming in, and enjoy the afternoon. Now, with that said, let's talk about a Sazerac. A Sazerac is one of the oldest drinks out there. It's even older than the infamous Old Fashioned, which we've talked about before. It's a delicious drink. It was created in New Orleans at the Sazerac Coffee House, supposedly. In New Orleans, they thought they were too good to go to a saloon, so they called all their bars coffee houses to make them feel better about themselves, which I think is a great idea because who doesn't want to feel better about themselves? Now, this drink was originally made with cognac, but they had trouble getting cognac because of like a parasite that messed up their fields and messed the grapes all up, and they couldn't get any. So they started using rye whiskey instead, which I think is a great idea and probably better than the original if you ask me. Now let's get started. Let's talk about this Sazerac. I will have some cards there that tell a little bit about the history and how to make the drink, and you can take those home with you. Those are completely free of charge. So the first thing you're gonna do when you make a Sazerac is you're going to ice your glass. So this drink is not made in the cocktail glass. Now these beautiful cocktail glasses and everything you see here can be purchased at Oaks on Park, except for the alcohol, of course. So feel free to stop by and we'll show you where all these things are. This is going to be mixed in a mixing craft, a little bit different than what we've done in the past, and you'll kind of see the process as we go through. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to add some simple syrup. We're going to do ½ ounce of simple syrup into the mixing craft. We are going to do 4 dashes of Peychaud's bitters. Now, they say that Dr. Peychaud had a pharmacy in New Orleans, and they say that he actually created this drink, and then the Sazerac house took it over. Who's to say? It's kind of a mixed history, but it's a very interesting type of bitter. It's nothing like Angostura bitters, and I think you're really going to enjoy it once you get everything mixed together. Now, traditionally you use just Sazerac whiskey. I actually like to mix Wild Turkey 101 rye and Sazerac rye together. So I do 1 ounce of Sazerac rye whiskey. There we go. And then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of Wild Turkey 101. Of course, all of these beautiful things, such as this beautiful gold jigger, can be purchased at Oaks on Park. So make sure you stop by. So now that we have our ingredients in here, we're gonna add ice to this and stir. Before we do that, we're gonna dump the ice out of here because we don't want any of the liquid. We just want it cold. We don't want any of the residue in there. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna pour in our ice. We're gonna give this about 20 or 30 stirs to go ahead and get it nice and mixed and diluted just a little. There we go. Once we get that mixed up, the next and final ingredients is absinthe. Now, all you're gonna do is pour just a drop in here, just like that, and you're going to coat the inside of the glass. So just let it mix up, let it go all around in there, swirl it. If you go to some of the fancy bars in New Orleans, they'll put some in there and throw it up in the air and it spins out everywhere and everyone cheers. I'm not that good and I don't want to break this glass because I'll have to go buy another. So now that the glass is coated, we're going to put a sphere in. Once the sphere's in, we are going to take our strainer to keep getting more ice in there, and we are going to pour the cocktail into the glass, just like that. And then we're going to take our lemon, and we're going to slice some of the rind off of the lemon, the peel, just like that. We're going to take that and express it over the top of the glass. We're going to rub around the top rim, drop it in, and this is a Sazerac. Cheers. Oh, just perfect. A perfect cocktail to kick off the Mardi Gras season. We cannot wait to see you Sunday. See you next time.